Oh, good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, you know what time it is, you know what rhyme it is. It is dark as hell out here this morning. The sun is like nowhere to be found behind all these thick ass clouds. And it's looked like it just got done raining when I got out here in the morning. So, of course, before we begin, hold on. Yeah, I'd appreciate it if you could subscribe and everything. And let me know what you think in the comment section. Hit the like button too, help me, get up there a little bit. I'm at 399 trying to get the 400, so that one subscriber would definitely push me over. Greatly appreciate it. So basically, they just put out a Donald Trump, or not Donald Trump, Nancy Pelosi introduced a bill that would turn the U.S. currency into like a digital dollar. So they're trying to figure out a way to fix this whole economy situation, or at least put a band-aid on it until they can get to something or a better idea later on. And what they want to do is basically create a system of money that isn't backed on anything tangible. It's just basically like credits, if you would. Kind of like all those video games that we played and shows that we saw where in the future, dudes are flying through space in like giant ships exploring space and doing missions and all this stuff, and they use credits basically, like Star Trek and a few other spots. There's basically just credits that they're trading here and there, and the whole system is backed on like a computer generated credit system. So basically, if you really think about it, it's really just a credit card. People are just gonna have to basically make do with a credit card. Now here's the thing, man, like people have been saying this for a long ass time. I was heavy into this at one point, and then I kind of drifted away from it. But then like shit started happening, and I'm like, okay. So I'm starting to think this shit's 100% factual. But yeah, it's people been saying it for a while, man. They're saying they're trying to do this one world government thing, and they're basically trying to do the whole, one world currency. That way, everywhere you go, this credit system applies. There's no way you can go where it doesn't apply. And people have been saying, well, people ain't gonna just get rid of their cash. It's not gonna be sudden though. Like it's gonna be just like the way the old $100 bills disappeared. If anybody remembers, I think 1998 or 97, the old $100 bills, they had small faces on them. And Benjamin had he had a small face. Like if you look at the bill was formatted different, where everything was much smaller. But now if you look at it compared to that one, you're probably so used to it, you don't even notice what you're looking at now. But like if you look at the one now, the faces are much larger. And they said they basically said that's because they printed ones that were harder to counterfeit. But that wasn't the reason. They basically were saving the economy because the economy was fucking failing. So they had to print more federal notes, which caused everything to be more expensive, because the more you print of the money, the less it's worth. Inflation. So with that said, when the money was printed up, it was noticeably different. But then you started to see the old bills phase out. So now you don't, if you were to get paid in cash, let's say $5,000 cash, there's a very, very small chance you will get any small face bills. So that's probably what they're gonna eventually do with the dollar itself. Like all dollars will probably just slowly start to disappear. Every time you take them to the bank, you might get cash here and there, but eventually it's gonna be to the point where there's no cash like really out there. It might be a few, you might have somebody holding some cash somewhere, but cash is not gonna really be circulating like that. It's gonna be mostly credit. Then you're gonna get a lot of places that stop taking cash rather. I was talking to GameStop the other day, and the girl behind the counter, she said, well, nobody can even come in the building because of the whole COVID-19 scare. And on top of that, we don't take any cash. I'm like, really? Because of the germs on the cash. They think the COVID-19's on the cash. So shit's coming. It's coming. But yeah, the money's gonna phase out eventually. The cash itself's gonna phase out. So people are basically just gonna be messing with credits. And then from there, how the old you can read up a lot of shit online and it'll tell you what happened from there. But they're saying Africa's being attacked by locusts also, so that's also something to take into consideration. All this shit's happening, and it's crazy to me because this shit's been in the good book for a long time. And I'm not like a super Christian dude. I always say there's certain truths in certain religions here and there, and there's like some falsehoods, because anytime you have something that was printed by a man, they're basically printed for their best interest. So with that said, yeah, that's pretty much where it is. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section, and you know, I'll catch you on the next go around. Peace out.